Hello, my name is Dr. Jay Gottlieb. I'm a board-certified dermatologist as well as a board-certified facial plastic surgeon, and today we're going to talk a little bit about facial fillers and how they're used. We'll talk a little bit about the history of facial fillers, the ones that first came out, and some of the newer ones. We'll also talk about where they can be used, what they can do, and what they can't do. As we get older, we have certain areas from facial expression. When we smile, we get smile lines, or what we call the parentheses around the cheek and mouth area. Sometimes we'll even develop lines down below our lower lip, which we call marionette lines, or lines in the glabella, or the frown area. Some of these lines can be softened utilizing relaxants such as Botox or Dysport, or some of the other newer relaxants. Some of the lines are so deep that even if we relax them with a relaxer, they're still noticeable, and fillers become the answer. So we have collagen. That was the first one that came around. We don't use too much collagen today, simply because there's fillers that last longer, have less reaction, and patients prefer. The most common filler today is hyaluronic acid. The two brand names that you'll hear mostly are Juvederm and Restylane. There's also Prevel. In my opinion, most of the hyaluronic acid fillers are about the same. When we use the hyaluronic filler, we're using a substance that's a natural part of the skin. It can soften the parentheses around the mouth, fill out the area of the frown lines between the eyes, and also soften the area of the marionette lines coming down from the corners of the mouth. When put in the right way, we can even lift up the corner of the mouth a little bit. Some patients want fuller lips. We can use this filler to help fill in that area. The fine lines that women get on their upper lip that men don't get because of their mustache can also be filled with the hyaluronic acid. There's different types of hyaluronic acid, and they come with different size molecules. So if we're filling a deep line, we may use something such as Perlane, which is a larger molecule than normal Restylane. Both are hyaluronic acid. We use a much smaller syringe and needle when we're inserting the product. We use topical numbing agents, and typically it's tolerated quite well. As we get older, we start to lose our facial volume. We lose subcutaneous fat in our face. Unfortunately, we develop it in other places. But losing the volume in the face has always been an issue. Early on, I used to do fat transfers, where we would take fat from behind the knees and then re-inject it into facial areas. It worked well, however, the fat, being a live cell, had to be revascularized. And if it did not take the vascularization well, then the fat would not last. Also, if it took in one area but not in the other, then you would have facial asymmetry. Today there's a product called polylactic acid, also known as Sculptra. Sculptra is a product that we mix with fluid and inject under the skin. Typically 3 sessions are necessary. What this does is it stimulates our own body to produce collagen. So as time goes on, the fullness will return and rejuvenate the face. The younger the patient is, the more apt they are to form collagen. Elderly patients, once they're into their 70s, 80s, and 90s, do not form collagen well, and many times Sculptra is not a good alternative for them. We also use Sculptra for patients that have HIV lipoatrophy. In fact, that was the first indication for Sculptra when it came on the market. Now we use it for its cosmetic indication much more frequently. So the filler we use for you will be determined by what we find during our consultation. We offer a complimentary consultation for all cosmetic procedures. If you're interested and would like to be seen, you can call our office and make a no-charge appointment, or you can click on the Contact Us button above and request one of our staff members to make you an appointment, and they will call you and find out which time is best. Prior to coming into the office, it would be good to click on the registration tab and fill out all of your paperwork. This will make for less time in the reception area and more time during our consultation. Thank you very much for visiting us here at Miramar Dermatology's website. I hope I gave you some insight into fillers and volumizers for the face. There's other information here on the site that will answer other questions, and I hope to see you in my office soon.